Hello, welcome everyone to the signing ceremony between Icbc and Quantum Mental. My name is Carmen Ting, and I'm your MC for today. 各位亲爱的来宾们，大家早上好。好，对，充满正能量啊！今天呢，欢迎大家出席我们的 Icbc and Quantum Mental 的签约仪式。我是今天的司仪，我是 MC Carmen Ting。那么这里呢，先来介绍我们今天的贵宾。Would like to introduce our honorable guests for today. First is our Chairman of Quantum Matter and Board of Director of Go, Encik Haji Kamari Jaman bin Juhari. Yeah, welcome. And we have Icbc Deputy CEO, Mr. Liu Fen. Yeah, welcome. And Founder and Executive Chairman of Quantum Matter, Dato' Lim Kon Son. Yeah, Dato' Lim. And CEO of Quantum Mental, Mr. David Francois Combry, correct? Okay, Mr. David Francois Combry, correct? Yeah, all right. Our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Datuk Tadi, media and press, once again welcome to the signing ceremony between Icbc and Quantum Matter. The main agenda of the event today is contract signing between Icbc and Quantum Matter for assigning Quantum Matter as their exclusive distributor for Panda Coin in Malaysia. 那么今天我们最主要的这个仪式呢，我们的重点是 Icbc 5年内呢，独家销售熊猫金币给我们的 Quantum Matter。对，所以各位掌声。Yeah. And now, we would like to invite the Chairman of Quantum Matter and Board of Director of Go, Encik Haji Kamari Jaman bin Juhari, up on stage to give his welcome speech.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Chairperson. Yang berbahagia Datuk Lim Kong Soon, Founder and Executive Director Quantum Metal Sdn Bhd. Members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dan salam sejahtera. A very good morning and salam sejahtera, ladies and gentlemen. On this note, as the chairman of Quantum Metal and on behalf of the board of directors of Gold, we are glad to have the opportunity on Panda Gold Coin effort of the Quantum Metal and Icbc Malaysia. I would like to highlight and brief out our background and establishment of Quantum Metal. The company is registered on 30th of July 2012 with a paid-up capital of 10 million ringgit. As Perth Mint exclusive authorized distributor in Malaysia, Quantum Metal core business is providing Perth Mint gold products to the Malaysian market. As Quantum Metal customer, local bank is free of capital expenditure for the project, as 100% of the system and infrastructure will be invested by Quantum Metal Sdn Bhd. Quantum Metal return on investment is through revenue sharing model with the local bank. Quantum Metal team is continuously investing in providing best standard operating procedure model and secured real-time online integration between local bank and Perth Mint. Quantum Metal Sdn Bhd is also in the process of listing in LIP market Bekerjasama, target on September 2019. Let me also highlight a few key future plans, such as my goal as payment gateway as a gold-backed currency and my dinar for Muslims to pay social contributions such as zakat and many more new financial products in future to the Malaysian and international market. Let us experience the collaboration, be successful in the future. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sekian dan terima kasih.
Thank you so much to AJ Kamari Jaman bin Johari for the wonderful speech. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite ICBC Deputy CEO Mr. Liu Feng on stage to give a few words.
Thank you, Chairman of Quantum Metal Inchik, Haji Kamari, and the founder and the executive chairman of Quantum Metal, Dato Lin Kong Sum. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Liu Feng, from Deputy CEO of Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, Malaysia, Berhad, and it is a pleasure to be with you today. To begin with, on behalf of ICBC Malaysia, today is a signing ceremony of purchasing and a supply agreement of Panda Gold Coin between ICBC Malaysia and Quantum Metal. We are appreciative of Quantum Metal's support and to all the distinguished guests. We thank you for being here with us today. ICBC Malaysia was established in 2010, and today we have 5 branches across Malaysia. As a full banking license financial institution, coupled with the deepening relationship between China and Malaysia, the bank actively strives in providing high-quality financial services to our customers. Over the years, our aims in improving ability in banking services in order to serve our customers better. Our vision and mission lies on extending our strength with comprehensive banking network across global to the access of the Malaysian market. Last but not least, let's look forward towards a successful signing ceremony, and we wish all distinguished guests 万事如意，身体健康. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Liu Feng from ICBC. And now, we would like to invite the founder and executive chairman of Quantum Metal, Dato Lim Kong Soon, up on stage to give a speech.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a very honor to have you all here today at this G Hotel Gani. I would like to thanks for my esteemed guests from our chairman, Quantum Metal Haji Kamari, and Mr. Liu Feng from China, but based in Malaysia, ICBC Bank Deputy CEO, and our guest from the US, Mr. Keith Winner. So he is our partners across the furthest, which is US. Then I have chairman of the Sharia committee from Bank Negara, Dr. Daud, and also the deputy chairman of the Sharia committee of Central Bank, Dr. Professor Ashraf. And I do have also Dato Jamal, which also helped me a lot in this journey to today. And I have very far guests from Thailand, which they drove a few hundred kilometers. but I believe we have more miles to go in the future. All right. So today, actually, our intention is to have more people have their goal in their portfolio. So have goal in terms of physically or in the storage with the banks or in the institution. But we can have the goal in many forms, physically of Permin Gold Bar. And today, fortunately, we are also the distributor exclusively for the Malaysia of the Panda Gold Coin of the ICBC Bank. So I'm looking forward for the growth of the business together with the business associates like ICBC Bank and our counterparty from Thailand, from US. So I would like to thank you, and then we can start our signing ceremony in the simple manner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. Dato' Lim, kindly remain on stage. Yeah, kindly remain on stage. Yeah, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, now we have arrived to the pinnacle of our ceremony, the signing ceremony. We'd like to invite, our Dato' Lim already on stage, and also ICBC Deputy CEO Mr. Liu Feng up on stage to initiate the signing ceremony. And also we would like to invite Encik Haji Kamari Jaman bin Juhari, Chairman of Quantum Metal and Board of Director of Agogo, up on stage as a witness to the signing between ICBC and Quantum Metal. Kindly have a seat. Yes. Dato' Lim and Mr. Liu. Now let us witness the significant moment, the signing between ICBC and Quantum Metal for assigning Quantum Metal as their exclusive distributor for Panda Gold Coin in Malaysia. 各位亲爱的，现在我们正在见证着这个签约仪式，就是呢，我们这个 ICBC 5年内独家销售熊猫金币给 Quantum Metal。是的。好，这个签约仪式已经结束了哈。那现在我们请两位呢，就是站起来，拿着这个签约的簿子哈，然后握个手，拍张纪念的照片。Ladies and gentlemen, the signing ceremony between ICBC and Quantum Metal is successfully completed. Can you give a round of applause again? It's a historical moment. Yeah. 好，记者们都拍到照片哈。OK， 没问题。好，谢谢。Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you our Dato' Lim and also thank you our Mr. Liu Fen and our witness. Jake, thank you so much. Yeah. Kindly be seated. Yes. Thank you, our distinguished guests, especially the team from ICBC. Thank you so much. And now, we are going to have our gift exchange. And we would like to invite our ICBC Mr. Liu Feng and our Dato' Lim on stage again. Yes, and we would like to have a gift exchange section now. And now our Dato' Lim would like to present a bouquet to our Mr. Liu Fen. And our Mr. Liu Fen from ICBC also like to present the appreciation of token to our Dato' Lim. Thank you so much. It's a good starter. Yeah. Thank you everyone. Thank you ICBC and also thank you Dato' Lim. Alright, thank you our distinguished guests, especially the team from ICBC. Our signing ceremony between ICBC and Quantum Metal is successfully concluded. Thank you so much. And now we will start our second session in 2 minutes. So thank you so much our ICBC team. Yeah. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite on stage CEO of Quantum Metal, Mr. David, to give a presentation. Yeah. Mr. David, yeah, I would like to give a presentation, talk about gold. Yeah, this is what we'd like to know more about it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. It's an honor and a pleasure to address you today. I just want to give you a little bit of an overview about gold, but first, let me just give you a snapshot of who I am and where I came from, and so you see a little bit about my background. I'm a metallurgical engineer as my bachelor's degree, and I did a master's degree in science. I've been exposed to the gold industry for quite some time. And I'm the CEO of Quantum Metal and of Akko Gold. So it's an interesting time that we live in, and interesting opportunities that present itself in Asia, and also in the volatile times we live in. People tend to forget those things are really have withstood the test of time, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about that today, just a snapshot. So just a little bit of an outlook on gold itself. So in this last week, the key drivers for gold was the shift in the monetary policy that you saw in the US. There was talk that the Fed had a dovish view on the economy, and there was stimulus talks as well, and you could see that the gold price spiked substantially in this week. The weaker US dollar supports the gold price, and consequently the price will rise. There is a bearish outlook on US dollars, and it can reverse quite quickly. We see the Japan and European central banks that might step in to stimulate the economy. There's a lot of bullish sentiment in the marketplace at the present point in time, and I guess circumstantial because of the view of the Fed and also of the geopolitical situation that we face in the world. Yeah, I think you can. So important events that we keep an eye on is the G20 meetings this week, where looser monetary policy supports a gold price above $1,400 an ounce. And the gathering of the 20 central bankers can create volatility as they decide on the policies going forward. They expect a Fed rate cut of about 50 basis points. But you never know what if a trade deal is struck between China and North America, which I guess the world has been waiting for some time. I guess that can affect the view of the Fed to cut the rates, and it may be that equity markets might surge as a consequence to that. Another important event that has been drawing attention very lately is the issues with Iran, the tension with Iran, and people have a view of gold as a safe haven. So these factors would support the gold price, and you could see how rapidly it rose in the course of the last week or two. I think it rose, if I'm not mistaken, in this last month almost 9 to 10% in a single month because of these factors. So let me go on to the next slide. So there's always a bit of a movement between safe haven gold and the stock market itself. And you could ask yourself if gold needs to fear high equity markets. Well, you can see that the Standard & Poor is 500 is near the record highs, 7th best June in its index in history in this month. Even if the Fed supported equity markets, all the risks are still not removed, and consequently that will also support gold as well. You can focus on the lower growth, and interest rates will drive gold higher as there's less incentive to keep cash. And the gold's uptrend remains in place if it is supported above $1,360 per ounce. These are the bullish short-term signs that you can see in the marketplace today. But I guess the important thing is, just on the next slide, is the way that you should view gold is, of course, there's opportunistic opportunities and that present itself to buy gold. But gold is really about the long game. And if you look at the graph that you see there, what is important, and I'm not sure if you can see it at the base, I think it might be hidden by the table, but this graph is in Malaysian ringgit. It's the prices of gold in Malaysian ringgit over the last well, since 1996. And you can see that, I'm also not sure if you can see this at the bottom there, but you can see that the gold price has in fact increased over the span of this time with 585%, which amounts to an increase of 30% per annum on average. So you ask yourself, if you look at a graph, I think people tend to forget to price gold in its currency, in your local currency. And I think you ask yourself when you look at this graph, do you hold gold? Is it in your portfolio? Do you have anything at all? Or have you forgotten the value of gold? Because a 30% per annum return sounds like too good to be true. How does that compare to your EPF, for instance? And there's no miracle about this. This data is available on the internet. You can go and check it out for yourself. So it's not a very difficult investment. That's a capital gain, further some more, so it wouldn't be taxed. But really, the thing is, people have forgotten the value of gold and how it can actually increase with time. In fact, what really happens is the currencies depreciates and the purchasing power of the currencies depreciate. So we can just go to the next slide over. So if you try and I try to relate the price of gold. I don't know, you all will recall, obviously, when Dr. Mahathir saved the ringgit by pegging it against the US dollar in 1998 at 3.8 ringgit for US dollar. So if you compare the price of in 1998 of 1 gram of gold, it cost 43 ringgit per gram at that time. So if we relate that to US dollars, it would amount to about 11.31 US dollars is the equivalent in US dollars. Today, that same gram of gold would cost 188.36 ringgit, and the exchange rate has gone to 4.14, so the equivalent US dollar price would be 45.50. So if you look at the comparison there, the Malaysian ringgit in 1998 versus 2020, if you use the ringgit and the US dollar as a base, you can see the ringgit has effectively depreciated against the US dollar from 100% to 92% of the value, because it's gone from 3.8 to 4.14. So that ratio is 92%. But if you did the same comparison and you had pegged it against gold, let's say Dr. Mahathir pegged that against gold in 1998, what has in fact happened is the gold, what you could purchase, if you could buy 1 gram of gold for that money in 1998 today, you'd be able to buy 22.8% of gold. So in fact, that correlates with a 500% change in value of the gold price. So you can imagine how much better off you would have been today if you had somehow most of your assets covered and secured in gold. But I think it's an important thing that one at least have some of it in gold. But the point is, we've probably forgotten about the most stable, most liquid, most secure asset that still have withstood the test of time for 1,000, 2,000 odd years. And it's a practical reminder of what gold can do for us in our society today. I hope that I've given you some interesting facts, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Dewet. Well, now we understand more about gold. And the mission of Quantum Method is to get people to transform their currency into gold. We want to protect our customer from the pain of inflation, monetary easing, and general decay with time. We embrace our mission by sharing our knowledge to the others and let more people understand and gain more information on gold. We are ambitiously determined to promote gold by empowering our audience to transform their currency into gold and unleash the full potential of wealth. So this is the mission of Quantum Method. So thank you so much. And now we are having a signing ceremony. A signing ceremony between ISRA Consultancy and Quantum Method. We would like to invite ISRA Consultancy Sanjan Berhad CEO, Professional Dr. Ashraf bin Mohammed Hashim, up on stage, and our founder and executive chairman of Quantum Method, Datuk Lim, up on stage to initiate the signing ceremony. The purpose of this signing ceremony is for future product collaboration. 是的，现在我们进行的这个签约仪式呢，是 Fundamental 和 Isra Consultancy 的这个合作。The principles of collaboration are Sharia goal investment, saving for institution funds, and portfolio management. Digital currency based on Sharia goal principle, Islamic virtual banking, Sharia goal coin, and onboarding new partnership to the Sharia compliant goal. These are the 5 principles of the cooperation. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the signing ceremony between Isra Consultants and Quantum Mental. And now we'd like to invite both of them, rise up and shake a hand, and take a picture. Can we give them a round of applause? Yes. The signing ceremony between Isra Consultancy and Quantum Mental is successfully concluded. Thank you so much. Alright, and now, ladies and gentlemen, please proceed to the Taste Cafe at ground floor to enjoy your lunch, and lunch will be served at 12 p.m. At the meantime, you can have some refreshment outside the hall. 那么我们的午餐时间呢是12点，在 ground floor， 在我们的这个 Taste Cafe。那么这一刻呢，大家可以先到我们外面的这个咖啡厅哈，就是我们的准备的这个茶点先用餐。那么我们的正式的午餐呢，会在12点准备给大家的。那么这一刻呢，再一次的感谢大家的出席。对，非常的感谢大家抽空出席我们今天的这个仪式，这个签约仪式。Thank you our distinguished guests, media and press for taking your valuable time in attending our event today. I'm commending your MC today, wishing everyone happy, healthy and wealthy. 感谢大家的出席，我是今天的主持人 MC 卡门丁，祝福大家。那么记得等一下我们的午餐是12点哦。那么今天我们是有媒体出席哈，那记者朋友呢有疑问的话，那么我们的 Dr. Lim 在这一边，我们就是待会我们会有一个就是 private section， 我们有一个私人的空间哈，我们大家一起来这个问答和讨论的。好，谢谢大家 ，Thank you so much everyone，Thank you。